I got that. Das ist klar. Gratis? Ja, gaat goed. I just want her to walk.
Gary, just let her swim. She's good.
Tuk, 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 tuk.
Look at this distinguished gentleman. Look at the way he is sitting. Yes, very distinguished. I see, I see.
Oh my goodness.
Кошка, кошка. Ты у нас кто, кошка? Ralphie.
Where's your mom? Where's your mom?
Open him. Come here, you stinky ass.
So I went on the walk this morning, just chilling, minding my own business, and look how beautiful my hair is. It's pretty beautiful.
Alpha, what are you doing? Oh, thank you, Agnes. Thank you. Thank you for that. No! Hamlet! It's the best one ever. Yeah.
cry?
Dear my beloved audiences, today I want to tell you a story, which is called Santiago and the Dog of Havana. In the heart of old Havana, where cobblestone streets weave through pastel-colored buildings and the scent of roasted coffee drifts through open windows, lived a dog named Chico. Chico wasn't a pet in the traditional sense. He belonged to no one, and yet he belonged to everyone. The people of Calle Obispo, the busy pedestrian street that pulsed like a heartbeat through the capital, fed him scraps, let him nap in the shade of their doorways, and sometimes even gave him a hat to wear during hot afternoons. Tourists would take pictures with him, street musicians would sing about him, and children would pretend he was a lion guarding the city. But no one loved Chico quite like Santiago. Santiago was a retired schoolteacher in his 70s who lived in a narrow upstairs apartment above a tiny bookshop. He had taught generations of children about Martí and Cervantes, and now spent his days writing letters to his nieces and playing chess in the park. Chico had started showing up at his door 3 years ago during a tropical storm. The dog had been soaked, trembling, his ribs showing, one ear flopped down from an old injury. Santiago had wrapped him in an old towel, given him leftover rice and black beans, and waited for him to leave the next morning. He never did. From that day on, Chico greeted Santiago each morning with a tail wag and a soft bark. Though he never stayed inside the apartment, he lay just outside the door at night, guarding it like a soldier. In return, Santiago saved him bits of chorizo and bread, brushed his matted fur with an old comb, and even tied a red scarf around his neck, just like Che Guevara once wore. People joked that Chico was the mayor of the street. He barked at mopeds that sped too fast, led blind musicians safely across intersections, and sat beside street performers, as if he, too, were part of the act. But one December, as Havana prepared for Las Parandas and the city shimmered with lights and laughter, Chico disappeared. Santiago noticed it immediately. At first, he thought Chico had wandered down to the Malecon, the seawall where the waves kissed the rocks. But the hours passed, then a day, then two. The neighborhood grew quieter. Even the musicians seemed to play in lower keys. Worried, Santiago asked around. The fruit seller hadn't seen him. The barista at Café La Luz hadn't either. A local boy said he saw a truck take Chico, animal control. He whispered, his voice heavy. Old as he was, Santiago walked nearly 4 miles to the outskirts of the city where the shelter stood. It was a small, underfunded building, with barking echoing from inside. "I'm looking for a black and white dog," Santiago told the attendant. "Name's Chico. He wears a red scarf." The man looked through a list. "We did pick up a dog from Obispo Street," he said, nodding. "Friendly one, but he's very sick, senor. He may not have long. Take me to him." In a quiet corner of the shelter, Santiago found Chico curled up in a blanket, eyes half closed. He looked smaller, older, as if the streets had finally caught up with him. Santiago knelt down, voice trembling. "Ay, Chico, you found every corner of this city, but you couldn't find your way home?" Chico lifted his head weakly and thumped his tail once. With permission from the shelter, Santiago brought him back. The neighborhood greeted them like royalty returning from war. Someone brought a roasted chicken. A young girl made a new red scarf. The shoemaker gave Santiago a small cushion for Chico to sleep on. For the next few weeks, Chico rested. He didn't run like before, but he still sat by Santiago's door, watching the street, tail wagging when kids ran past or the old trumpet player played his favorite tune. One evening, as the sun set over Havana, casting everything in golden warmth, Santiago sat beside Chico and whispered, "You've lived more lives than most people I know." Chico rested his head on Santiago's foot and closed his eyes. That night, under the stars of the Caribbean sky, Chico passed away peacefully, surrounded by the sounds and scents of the city he had loved. The next morning, Santiago found a note slipped under his door. It was unsigned, written in a child's handwriting. He wasn't just a dog. He was Havana. Santiago buried Chico beneath a palm tree in a quiet park nearby. The community built a small plaque. "Aquí duerme Chico, el perro de todos. Aquí vive su espíritu, en cada esquina de La Habana." Here sleeps Chico, the dog of everyone. Here lives his spirit, on every corner of Havana. If you like this video, please leave a like and a subscribe. It will really help our channel grow. But if you don't like it, then just skip it and don't forget to check out our other videos. Thank you very much and goodbye.